What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section, enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Speaking of the $50 giveaway, it is Monday. So, the winner of last week's is Marcus Azzie. Azzie. Marcus Azzie. Congratulations. Hit me up on Twitter at cam_ATL so I can get your PayPal info and send that over to you. Appreciate everybody who commented and got involved in the videos. Appreciate y'all. We had a solid week once again last week. It was a good one. I'm looking to repeat that once again. At my company, greenlightdfs.com, we also had an amazing week. The DFS optimals that we post before the MLB slates every day for daily fantasy sports cashed nearly every day except about one. I think we lost about only one slate last week. It was a great slate last week. Absolutely great. So looking to continue that heat streak, looking to continue making money on player props, on DFS, whatever we get involved in leading into NFL season. That way we got some good money heading into a big time of the year. So let's get straight into the picks for today. Let's sweep this, baby. All right. For MLB today, the first pick that I'm going to talk about is going to be Edward Cabrera. He is at home in Miami facing Philly. Philly can be a free swinging team at times. They can strike out a good bit. Edward Cabrera gets the benefit of being at home. His prop line's at 5.5. He's got some good strikeout stuff, in my opinion. Vegas likes the over at -125. Data also supports that. We have him at about 6.5. Have him having a solid game, a 1.03 differential. So over on Edward Cabrera of 5.5 strikeouts as our first pick of the day. The second pick that I want to go with here comes down to a couple options, but I'm going to side with Ronald Acuna Jr. for his total bases over 1.5. I'm going to go over the 1.5. Vegas likes the over at -135. Data also supports it. Remember, Vegas line means nothing if the data doesn't support it. If the Vegas line support is on the same, you know, path as where the projection is, if it agrees with the projection, then fine, utilize it. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the Vegas line. But Vegas is high on the over 1.5, and the data also suggests the over. We have them projected at 2 total bases today, a 0.6 differential. So love Ronald Acuna's total bases over. Really like Atlanta in this spot. And then really like Edward Cabrera's pitcher strikeouts over 5.5 for both of the pitcher picks. When it comes to first inning runs tool, let's take a look. So we've got a really solid under with the Boston Red Sox and the Mariners spot. Both pitchers have been okay. Pavetta's been kind of average at a 4.11 ERA. George Kirby's been solid in the first inning. Vegas has it at -125 that it goes under. 7.5 over under total in this game. 3.8 combined ERA, 1.12 combined whip, which is solid. Both offenses haven't scored a ton of run in the first inning. They have hit the ball kind of mid level. I mean, they're not hitting it super hard. They're not hitting it super weak. They're kind of in the mid range. But that is a recipe for success. I mean, the only negatives is you got a couple yellows in here. Other than that, everything is green, everything's solid. So under on that one for the under bet, and the best over is going to be the over on the Brewers and the Nationals. Yes, Corbin Burns is a solid pitcher, but he's kind of been mediocre in the first inning with a 4.01 ERA in the first inning. Jake Irvin's gotten hit around as well. Vegas has the odds at the over. 8.5 total on this game. 64 of 106 runs scored in the first inning. Both offenses have hit the ball fairly hard and have scored runs in the first inning. So we're going to go over on the Brewers and Nationals and under on the Red Sox Mariners for that one. For CSGO, at the top of the list, we've got Krasnal for Monty against Cloud9. Projected prop lines at 32. We have him around 35. That's a 3.11 differential in that spot. So over on Krasnal for Monty. And then we're going to go over for Dexter for Fnatic. Really like Fnatic today against Gamer Legion. I think they have their way with them. Probably sweep them 2-0. Dexter is a good part, going to be a good part of this. So Dexter at prop line at only 33. We have him at 35, a 2.16 differential. So I like the over on Dexter and the over on Krasnal for Monty. All right, next up, WNBA. We don't have any WNBA till tomorrow. And then for soccer, let's see if we have anything that really sticks out. I mean, the biggest differential we have is this -0.41 differential on Angel going under the 1.5 shots. have the projection at 1.09, so pretty much one. If you want to go the under on 1.5 for Angel, that's fine, but there's not a ton of high differential stuff for soccer. But yeah, under on Angel shots at 1.5 is a solid bet. All right, let's do a recap real quick for MLB. We've got the over on the. Where is he? Was he taken off? They must have taken Cabrera off of here. I don't see Cabrera anymore. Unless I'm just missing it somewhere. They must have taken him off. So okay, so the second pick, instead of Cabrera, since he's already off, you see that. The tool likes him, he got taken down. You got to get these guys as quickly as you possibly can. As you can see, he is gone. So pitcher strikeouts for Marcus Stroman is the next highest that I would go with. 4.5, Vegas likes the over at minus 130. Have him projected at 5, 0.53 differential. So over on Marcus Stroman pitcher strikeouts, over on Ronald Acuna's total bases, where's that at? Right here, is how we'll end up having to go. Edward Cabrera was my favorite pitcher strikeouts, but I'm not seeing him on. It looks like they took him off Prize Picks. The best over is going to be the Brewers and Nationals. Best under is going to be the Reds and the Cubs with updated stat stuff since we have come back. Looks like that will be the best under. For CSGO, we've got Krasnal for Monty going over 32, and then Dexter for Fnatic going over 33. And then we don't have any WNBA until tomorrow, but for soccer, the best value on the board is going to be under on Angel Robles for Puebla against Chicago. Shots at 1.5, under the 1.5. Needs two to kill us. 1.09 projection, minus 0.41 differential. So the under on Angel. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. As always, propsmadeeasy.com. Only $15 a month. That's it. What is that? 50 cents a day? Crazy. 50 cents a day to get access to the best prop tools in the industry when it comes to data being into them instead of just going off of where the Vegas line is showing you. It's actual data showing you a legitimate projection for these players. And it really puts you in a great position to be successful on a long-term basis for player props. Obviously, at any point you could have a down day. Down days are still going to happen. It doesn't matter if you have the player themselves telling you, oh yeah, bet my over. Ronald Acuna could come to you and be like, oh, bet my over on my fantasy score. Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then he just struggles to get on base that day. Like, he could even tell you what to do, and he still not do it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if that puts it in perspective for you, like, these guys still have to go out. They still have to hit the ball into the gaps, not directly to a player. They have to have a bit of luck involved just to get the opening in the outfield to get a base hit. You feel what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. But at the end of the day, the best thing you can do, as I've always said, is use proper bankroll management. Only bet an amount of money you're willing to lose. Ride the ups and downs of prop betting. It happens. Understand that at Props Made Easy, you are betting the smartest, best plays based off the data. If you were to not use Props Made Easy and study your ass off all day long, you could eventually come to a conclusion on the plays as Props Made Easy would show you. But why do that when you can just have it immediately as you open up the tool? So yeah, PropsMadeEasy.com. Join up. If you're interested in DFS, you already know. Been doing it for 7 years for daily fantasy sports content. If you're interested in daily fantasy sports building lineups and stuff, if you haven't tried it, it's super exciting. Obviously, with DFS, you have the potential to change your life in a night. I mean, we've won 70K in a night in DFS. I've won members with our lines 50K plus, 70K also. When there was a year when I won like third place in an NFL GPP and won 75,000, something like that. Other members also matched with me. We split it, or it would have been even higher. So yeah, so there's life-changing potential in DFS. Player props, I mean, you can win a good bit, but it's not going to change your life. DFS could really change your life. So if you want to get involved in that, obviously don't go crazy, bet a ton crazy amount. Still use bankroll management when it comes to DFS as well. But our optimals, I post my favorite DraftKings after all day of research and my favorite FanDuel lineup as well. Kind of put you in position to be successful on a consistent basis and have some big upside potential every night, you know, going off of pretty much data to put a line together. So definitely utilize that if you want to try that out. And it's really fun just following a lineup as well, like following guys when they're up to bat. Go and watch them and see if they can get you some points in your lineup, stuff like that. So especially like when you're like in that top 20 range and you're looking at a possible takedown and all you need is like a hit from a guy and it'll put you in first place, that kind of shit is super exciting. That's what makes DFS so exciting and so cool. So if you want a exposure to some DFS content, go to DFS content here at the More tab. It'll bring you over to greenlightdfs.com and you can sign up over there for that. Okay? Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Y'all have an amazing Monday. Let's have a great week. And I'm out. Peace.